Arrested. Massachusetts State Police took Samantha Pellrine into custody this morning. Pellrine's husband, Daniel Fornand, was also arrested. Pellrine is on paid administrative leave pending the investigation. A judge has ordered her to have no contact with the alleged victim. They will be booked and transported to Plymouth District Court for an arraignment.
A police officer sworn to protect. A family built on trust and now shocking allegations that have left an entire community stunned. What really happened inside this home? And why are both sides telling completely different stories? This is the case of Samantha Pellrine, a Massachusetts police officer, and her husband Daniel Fornand, now facing serious criminal charges involving their adopted son. From disturbing accusations to a heated courtroom battle, this case is as complex as it is controversial. The case came to light during an arraignment that quickly drew attention. Prosecutors laid out allegations that date back years, according to the state. The abuse reportedly began in 2018, when the alleged victim was just 14 years old. They claim the situation escalated over time, eventually involving both defendants. The charges are severe. They include aggravated offenses involving a minor, along with other related counts. If proven in court, the consequences could be life-changing. During the hearing, the prosecution described what they believe happened behind closed doors. They allege a pattern of misconduct that developed gradually. And in addition to those claims, there are also accusations of physical harm, specifically involving Daniel Fornand. Prosecutors argue that the evidence points to a long-term situation, not a one-time incident. But as serious as these claims are, the defense has a completely different version of events. Attorneys for the couple strongly pushed back against the allegations. They argue that the claims are false. According to the defense, the now-adult accuser fabricated the story after a dispute within the household. They point to messages and videos they say show a normal, even friendly relationship just days before everything changed. Their argument is simple: if these allegations were true, why would there be no sign of conflict? Until much later. What makes this case so complicated is how different the two sides are. On one hand, prosecutors describe a serious pattern of abuse. On the other, the defense claims this is a misunderstanding, possibly even a false accusation at this stage. These are still allegations, and the court has yet to determine what actually happened. As the hearing continued, the focus shifted to bail. The judge ultimately set conditions for both defendants. They were allowed release, but under strict rules. No contact with the alleged victim, travel restrictions, and requirements to remain within the state. These conditions are meant to ensure the case moves forward without interference. Now, the legal process begins. There will be more hearings, more evidence presented, and eventually, a decision that will determine the outcome of this case. For now, both sides are preparing for what could be a long and intense legal battle. Cases like this are never simple. They involve serious accusations, strong defenses, and questions that only a courtroom can answer. As more details emerge, the truth will become clearer. But for now, the story is still unfolding. For more real cases broken down clearly and responsibly, subscribe and stay tuned for the next story.